BMF show is over. But y'all street niggas, so y'all know how to get out of the mud, right?
He's the kind of guy that would say, hey baby, let's get away, let's go someplace, huh? Where I don't care.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is WD3, and this is your Hill Report news break. Well, I'm just sitting back on this great Tuesday, checking out the news, trying to figure out what I wanted to bring to you all. But what ended up happening, I saw this funny video. I forgot what the guy's name. He sits in the chair. He's usually pretty entertaining, but he was talking about um, a story that I have been following for a little bit. He was talking about how 50 Cent, how everything changed with BMF, the TV series, once Big Meech got out of jail. As you all know, Big Meech is the former leader of Black Mafia family. They were really a big group that mixed hip hop, just a big brand down in Atlanta, and a lot of them got in trouble, right? But what ended up happening, their story became legendary for the wealth, for the things that they brought to the table and to the city, the flavor. And what ended up happening was those guys went to jail, right? And it became a lot about who's snitching, who's not snitching, who's a CI. You know how the normal things get whenever someone gets arrested or a group of people get arrested, right? But once Big Meech got out of jail, which was a historic occurrence, his son had already been tapped to be the star of a TV show called BMF, produced by 50 Cent. Very popular rapper, very popular TV personality in his own right. 50 Cent is also known to be an SOB if you get on his wrong side. So what ended up happening was when Big Meech got out of jail, he took that photo with Rick Ross, who is one of the big rivals of 50 Cent. And 50 Cent goes hard on his rivals. He'll even get on stage while you're performing and take the mic from you. He will walk around during award shows and look for you in the crowd while his buddy Tony Yayo is in the back clowning you. Yeah, 50 Cent. But anyway, he canceled BMF. This left Little Meech and Big Meech in shambles. I'm telling you, their revenue source was this show. The acting lessons, the show's popularity, that was the income. But when 50 Cent flexed his animosity towards that photo that Big Meech took, instead of being appreciative for his son being taken care of, 50 Cent, he takes a picture with his rival, and that totally ruins everything. And that's where we are now. We're at canceled show. We're at they say the guy's finances are in shambles, and even the groupie that he was dating, Selena Powell, is now doing what she does at the end of her group relationships. Well, anyways, you guys check out these clips and tell me what you think. We'll talk about it when we get back. Like, share, subscribe. WD3 Hill Report News Break. We'll be right back.
Y'all remember this?
Sexy Red, Ricky Rose. Now, get your tickets.
How about
right
this?
now. I'm back.
Listen, bro, you are not back, man. You are not back, man, at all, bro. You ain't back, man. You done read the room wrong, Big Meech. I told y'all, as soon as he did this with Rick Ross, party was over. Not only is the BMF show canceled, but the BMF concert been canceled too. What I told y'all, man, 50 Cent was coming and 50 Cent is here. All that shit is over with, man. 50 posted this shit and say he had nothing to do with it, but we all know he had everything to do with it. And this get even more diabolical than 50 just canceling the concert, man. I mean, look at all the artists he had on this show. And look at how shaky things got for him that fast. Big Meech only been home, 3-4 months? And he already drowning, bro. Drowning. I'm talking about he read the room wrong. And he's seeing how much power he don't got. This ain't 20 years ago, man. This is all entertainment, bruh. You know what I'm saying? At your expense. At this point, listen, how the show get canceled and the show is in Florida. Rick Ross ain't got no pool in Florida. None whatsoever. Matter of fact, let's listen to see what Rick Ross said after he heard the show was canceled. Let's check that out.
Vegas boss Ricky Rose just got word. Meech concert not happening tonight, but 305 is going down at the office. Meet us there. Bam.
All right. After saying that, now 50 come back and let you know, look at here, that the office is canceled too. And there's no motion, man. How you let 50 Cent kill your motion in your home state? Listen, Rick Ross is a great rapper. He's a great celebrity, but everybody know Rick Ross is a gimmick, bro. Everybody know it's a gimmick. He's a hustler. He's a bag winner, but he's a gimmick, man. He's the CEO. You know what I'm saying? Rick Ross has never been on his own tour. Even when he came here in Houston, the crowd was leaving once he started performing, man. We all like Rick Ross. Rick Ross is cool, but we don't want to be Rick Ross. We know a gimmick when we see it. And Big Meech, you got right out and stood next to a gimmick. Not only did you stand next to a gimmick in Rick Ross, you got all these artists, man. You got a whole list of artists, right, that was supposed to perform. And the minute that your clout got shaky, they left, man. The minute your clout got shaky, they left, Big Meech. Think about that. You got all these slew of artists, and the minute 50 Cent started questioning your credibility and saying that the BMF show was canceled, these people had nothing to do with you, man. They started pulling out on you, bro. This ain't 2004, my G. You got to cut this out, man. I don't even know how you recover from this. You even got 50 publicly online calling you a bitch. Nah, bro, this shit is all bad and you read the room wrong, man. You need to go chill out, hang out, lay in the back, and let all this shit clear out. You do not need to be trying to be a star. I know you just get out of jail and you think you had this name and this reputation, but you are not the star, man. 50 Cent just pulled your card that fast, bro, and it's over with. I don't even know where you go from here. The show canceled and the BMF concert is canceled. I don't even know where you go from here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I go in the Wingstop business. Now, one thing Rick Ross can put you on is the Wingstops. And the Wingstops got Rick Ross balling out of control. So get with Rick Ross and start doing Wingstop, my nigga. That's a good business investment. I wish I could get with him and do Wingstop. You didn't make it in entertainment prior to coming. You ain't gonna make it in entertainment now. 50 own the rights to your life story. Tammy Collins them are telling on you they finna do a documentary and run it all the way in the ground, man. This party over.
Let me tell you something. Lil Meech and Big Meech just got exposed. Check this shit out.
Now I'm begging you, please delete this stuff. This is my reputation, bro. I apologize for saying what I said to you. Please, man.
But you said it was Cap though. What was Cap, Demetrius?
Selena, I said that to get the post deleted, Selena.
Okay. Right. But now you want to make me look like a liar in front of the internet. It's crazy, Demetrius.
That's not how I tried to make you seem. I apologize for that.
Big Meech and Lil Meech done went broke after 50 Cent done cut their ass off. Big Meech just got home last October and you would have thought he had money buried in the ceilings, in the walls, in the halls, and in the floor and all kind of shit. But this industry plant that go by the name of Selena Powell, who is known for exposing rappers. She got a history of exposing rappers. Just exposed Lil Meech and his goddamn daddy is not only broke, they homeless and caught. Cause she had been dealing with Lil Meech for a little hot second and started peeping the scene. She found out he was strung out on pills. She said she saw his Lamborghini Urus and that goddamn Ferrari he had get repossessed by the dealership because Lil Meech couldn't afford the car insurance for the vehicle. Cause you know, I got a Rolls Royce. If you got a Ferrari or a Lamborghini Urus, the insurance alone at minimum gonna be $8,000 to $10,000 every 6 months. That's a car note by itself. And then she said, Lil Meech and his goddamn daddy, Big Meech, living off Floyd Mayweather right now. They staying at one of his properties down there in goddamn Miami, one of his Airbnb condo for the free. Because see, when 50 Cent canceled the BMF TV show, and then he canceled that goddamn Big Meech Welcome Home concert, the father and son duo lost their streams of income because all their income streams were dependent on their relationship with 50 Cent. And it's sad to see, especially when I personally saw Big Meech in his heyday run through a goddamn check. I mean, he was really getting money right around the city in Maybach.
As you guys can see, welcome back, WD3 Hill Report News Break. As you guys can see, lots of confusion, lots of who's what, who did what, who shot Johnny, who. We don't even care. The bad thing about it is the people are robbed of a show that they liked. The people are robbed of entertainment. And the entertainers all lose in this. Just because you got back at your enemy or got revenge on someone doesn't mean that you gain. Sometimes when you are punishing someone on principle that you're standing on, it hurts yourself too. So 50 Cent's losing money in this whole thing too, taking this stance. You would think that a bunch of people who came over here on slave boats, who worked through the generations and got an opportunity to make millions, you would think that they wouldn't operate so petty. You would think that things would be a little more cooperative, but I think the slave mentality is that I can only get ahead if you're squashed down. I can only win if you lose. I can only get momentum if you're slowed down. That is stinking thinking. That is Willie Lynch, if I ever seen it. Get these shows back on, man. 50 Cent, get these shows back on. Rick Ross, don't be petty. You messed up a lot of money and you're not willing to produce the show yourself. I can say if it's true that these gentlemen are living off of the kindness of Floyd Mayweather, shout out to Floyd Mayweather, man. You know, all this crap needs to stop. You guys have way too much resources, way too much wealth. Of course, everybody knows that Big Meech has a name that he can flip. He just needs to create a plan that he can use to monetize his brand. It's just a matter of time. I think 50 Cent's being a little petty. I think Big Meech, Rick Ross, all those guys read the room wrong. We all look silly in front of the other people. How can you say we don't have anything, then you have something successful, then you snatch it because you're beefing with somebody? Shame on everybody. Nobody wins except for Selena Powell, because she's going to move on to the next dummy. WD3 Hill Report News Break, and we're out. Tell me what you guys think.